One of the things I was most excited about when I first moved into this apartment was being able to print out and put my own photos on the wall.
A package a day keeps the sadness away, right?
I was gonna print 3 pictures for my office. I just thought it would kind of round out the space. So I took 3 photos that made me happy for different reasons, and I decided to edit them in black and white. I was really nervous about printing them, and then I got those pictures in the mail, and I was way more pumped than I expected.
This is so cool. That's my picture.
To see my stuff printed out, that was amazing.
Wow, it looks so good. So I hung them, and it's so cool to actually see my own pictures on the wall. This is the vibe I was going for. And like when I'm here on my Zoom call, I have my light on. I'll show you what it looks like more. The lamp with the gold and black and the pictures and the couch cushions, I'm pretty happy with them. Honestly, I've walked into this room like 3 times already just to look at them because they're making me happy. I highly suggest printing out some of your pictures. It's pretty cool. I think I need to do more of it.
Somewhere along the way, I had decided I was gonna do this big gallery wall, but like with massive photos. And I don't know if you've ever tried to print out photos and get them framed yourself, but printing out and framing massive photos gets expensive real quick. And I did not have the budget for that. I started watching on Facebook Marketplace for picture frames, and eventually I found these 2 brothers who were selling custom made metal frames with glass in them. I think I got 12 picture frames for $55. Once I got them, there was still this long process of figuring out how exactly I was gonna arrange them on the wall, which frames I wanted to use because I wasn't gonna use all 12 of them, which wall I wanted to put them on, I wasn't even really sure. So it took me a lot of time to actually figure out what I wanted to do with them, and then I had to figure out how in the heck I was gonna print them. And that was more difficult than I thought. I wanted to find a Canadian company, preferably, who would print them for me. And then when you're looking at blowing up a picture, again, the prices can get crazy. So I found the best way to go about this was actually get posters printed, which are just a lower quality print, so they'll degrade quicker over time. But I was okay with that. This is not fine art here. This is just my living room. We are doing everything on a budget.
So I finally ordered posters, and I'm terrified of what they're gonna look like. I did just get my package, so let's open it. Yo, this looks so good! All right, we're getting serious now. Let's go!
One of the things I really love the most is these are my actual memories on this wall. And these pictures, like every single one of them means something to me. They make me feel happy. Let's start with the one on the left side. That's on the east end of Rundle. And we were just coming down from the mountain. And this is actually about halfway from the top. It was really one of my favorite parts of the hike. Like, it's not the summit, but I just thought it was such a beautiful part, and that river was beautiful. I also just love the photo. The one down below is nothing special, right? You're like, you just took a photo of a mug. Why do you have this framed on your wall? Well, one of the reasons I chose this photo isn't really because I look at it and think, wow, this is a spectacular photo, but this particular photo of a cup of tea was taken while I was glamping with my boyfriend. That's my favorite book kind of blurred out in the background, and it was just like a cozy, relaxing weekend, and every time I look at that photo, I just feel the relaxation of that weekend. And the picture above that, this is the main reason I really wanted to print some stuff out. This picture is a picture of a mountain that my sister made me climb. She told me very little about it before I did climb it. She was like, we'll be up and down in an hour and a half. She told me one guy hiked it in sandals. Well, I'm telling you, when I hiked this, I thought I might die. Ada, I'm not going up there. I'm gonna call Mom.
Get her to come pick you up. I'll get Mom to come pick me up.
This picture reminds me of a day that made me laugh, it made me cry. It also made me feel like I'm capable of doing so much more than I give myself credit for, because I was terrified, but I didn't die. So I just like it. The one beside it is this photo my sister took on her smartphone. This is also at the top of the East End of Rendell hike. And I just really like this photo. I'm like taking a picture of her on my camera, but I, at this point, didn't have a lot of photos of me because I was always taking photos of other people. So this photo just really made me happy because it was just an authentic photo of me in that moment. And I didn't have that many of those. This photo, you can tell it's a little pixelated when you get up close because it was taken not only on a smartphone, but it had this iPhone file that was like a condensed file. It's a little pixelated, but I don't care because it's not really about the picture looking perfect. It's about the memory that goes with it. Okay. And the one below that of my sister is us in BC, and we got out there to visit relatives. Not only do I just like this photo and the memories from that trip, but I feel like at this time I was just starting to get into photography. This was one of my first photos I think I was proud of. And then the last photo, that photo was taken on the Banff trip as well. We did this biking day, which, oh my God, was so much work. At the end though, we'd kind of stumbled upon this lake just by accident, and the lake was just so peaceful and there were kids playing in it, and I just liked it. And again, it's just like another memory. So I printed it out and I put it on my wall, and now I get to look at it every single day. So once I put up the photos in my office and I put up the photos in my living room on this back wall, I started to feel like, man, I really need some photos above my TV. Like that would really balance out the space. Around the same time, one of my favorite photographers posted that she had an upcoming session, and I really wanted to get some quality photos with my boyfriend for quite some time now. I just feel like I've really grown to see how nice it is to have quality photos to look back on, and I really don't have that many photos with my boyfriend. He doesn't love having his photo taken. I don't love having my photo taken, so I thought it would just be nice to have some photos of us. We've been dating for 6 years and we have a handful of photos together. There was something nice about having my own photos on the wall. Don't get me wrong, I love those, but there's also something nice about having photos with my boyfriend that are like a little more personal. You can see our faces in them. We look hella cute. Shout out to Chrissy, crushing it. So now I put those above my TV too, and those are really nice because look at how cute he is. Yeah, so now that I'm here, now that I feel like fully moved in, we are months into the process here, and I have all these photos on the wall. My apartment feels so much homier. I didn't have to spend a ton of money on wall decor. I maybe spent the same amount, but I gotta put my own memories into them. And they're my own photos, which is just so cool to see something actually made into a physical object instead of just a digital thing. Like I normally make digital things. This is a physical object to get to see. So that's pretty damn cool. And if you're thinking about printing out photos, do it. 100% do it. It is so cool, so much fun. 100% recommend it. All right, cheers guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.